Hello everyone, hope you're okay. So this is my Black Friday haul. I'm going to quickly open the box. This box looks really small because there's a lot of money in here. There's a lot of shocking purchases. I can't say okay any. So you've got Danessa Myricks groundwork blooming romance palette. Sephora had this on for £35 and I missed it. And then they had the nude one, which I don't know what, the brown shade, and it was in my basket. And I got to the last page and baby boy woke up. So I told him to place the order, but then he fell asleep because we're all sleep deprived. And it went out of stock. It was a very sad moment, but I guess it wasn't meant for me. But anyway, I've got this one. This is on their website, it was for £50. But I had the £25 gift card with one of the edits, so I used that. And then I've got the Natasha Denona mini Troma palette, the blue one. I got this because they said they'll give me a free palette with it. You ordered over £55, you'll get a free mini palette, but then they didn't give me it, so I don't know why I've done that now. Anyway, and then I've got a proper primer because I don't know with time, maybe my needs are different, or do you know, if as you're producing more oil, you shouldn't use like a concealer type product on top. It causes more like creasing. So I thought I'd use something like this and see if it makes any difference to my eyeshadow. But do you know what I like? I like using the top from MAC. It kind of eyeshadow looks a lot more vibrant on top of that, so I don't know. But I'll see how I get on. And okay, there's a surprise purchase for me because it's a Roxa. I don't know how to say it. That's a different way to say it. Probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. But it was on my radar. I do like the look of it and I think it's really, really good. But I don't have any nude palette at all, like brown shades, apart from the Empowered palette now. And the shades in there just don't go nicely with my eyes, like the browns. I was going to get the Warm palette, but then this is limited edition, so I don't know if it's going to get out of stock. And purples are really hard to get right. So I wanted to get a nice purple palette. I don't know if I've done the right thing by getting this palette. You've all seen this. I'll bring you in. Why are you so far? That's a bit better, but I don't know if what I've done is potentially the right thing or not. Okay, let me do it side by side to show you. So purples are beautiful shades anyway, but I feel like you've got a bit of the pinks and the reds to go there. So I feel like they've covered bases there. But what I thought this palette was missing, that no one else has really spoken about, is some blue. And do you know what? How small these are compared to the big ones. No one's ever mentioned that before. But these are like, I don't know, it feels cheaper than big palettes. I feel like that will complete a look for me. Like, I feel like, I don't know. All of a sudden, I just feel really underwhelmed. I was expecting to open this and feel like mind blown by it, but I really haven't. Maybe when I swatch it, it'll be different, so stay tuned for that video. But I don't know, I kind of feel underwhelmed by it. But I thought the purple, the red shade, everyone's complaining about it, but if you look at the colour wheel, red's right next to purple and blue is right next to purple as well, so they're meant to be complementary colours. That can kind of where Natasha Denona was going with this, and I quite like that there's red in there. But that being said, I do understand what people are saying with the different shades of purple. But then would you end up with all similar eye looks? And this gives it a bit more diversity. I'm not sure. But I feel slightly underwhelmed. Anyway, so that was my thought process behind getting these two. I think the position, putting down that it's limited edition, made me get this more than anything else. I've got brown eyes, so I do think purple will look really nice on my eyes. I don't know, I was just expecting something a lot more. Okay, me to my thought process around Danessa Myricks. Blooming Romance has some like a powder shade and then it's got a pomade. Feels like a little wallet. It feels like nice. I feel like that's gonna get really scratched up, and that's what the inside looks like. So initially, straight away, I'm a lot more impressed with this palette. To be fair, when you look at it, when it's brand new anyway, like, see it doesn't look like there's a pomade side, it just all looks like powder. So for me, my thought process is, I don't get the chance to wash my face half the time, or eat, or do anything. So even if I don't use these as eyeshadows, I can use these on my lips. And then when the other palette sold out, but maybe there's some goodness in there because the creamy texture, they'll probably dry out sooner. And I've seen some people that had that for around 12 months or just over 12 months and the texture was changing. So I feel like this palette has a shorter life than some of the powdered ones. Because of that, it made sense for me to grab something that I can use in more than one way. So for this, I can use it as my blush, I can use it as lip shades, I can use it on my eyes, and it's a lot more user friendly too. Or a nice brown now that I think about it. Like, I'll have to swatch it to see what I think properly, but I feel like that's a nice transition shade. So even if I just want to go for a brown look, I can. 4 shades I can probably use as a lip and cheek. Those will be nice for my inner eye. But yeah, everything I got. So let's open it all up. I wanted to get more, but I don't want to get carried away and overspend at the same time. So I wanted something with a bit of diversity. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so this is Nars Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. If anyone's used this, let me know. I didn't really do much research at all. I just got something. But yeah, everything I got in the sales. I think all I paid for all of this was around £93, but that was including the £25 gift voucher and £5 credit. They didn't give me the free sample, that's the free gift that was meant to come with this, which is Cult Beauty. What can I expect? I know other people got it after I placed an order, so I don't know what's going on with that. I just don't understand. I did leave them a message and they just said that it depends on various different factors and you're not always guaranteed a gift during this period, but just, I don't know. That's my Black Friday sale. Thank you for watching. Bye.